I have an honest question for my YouTube audience. How do you feel about daylight savings time? Do you think it actually helps anybody? Do you think it's a good idea? I personally think it's one of the worst things we've ever seen to become widespread in American society, something that we have to follow whether we like it or not. Every year we are forced to reset our clocks to wake up an hour earlier and just stay like that for the next 6 months. There's no gradual progression with getting up earlier. All of a sudden you just have to get up an hour earlier, unless you prepare for it ahead of time. And personally, I haven't been good at preparing for daylight savings time before it happens. I don't know about the rest of you, but there's nothing natural about suddenly waking up an hour earlier and just becoming permanently fixed there. Every year when this happens, we see a direct increase in suicides, car crashes, teenagers fighting with their parents. None of this is a coincidence. What was the whole intent behind daylight savings time? Did the people that instigated it really think it was going to help us and make life better for us? Personally, I wonder if the whole reason the government has forced us to accept this daylight savings time ritual is because when it puts a strain on people, it weakens people, and therefore it makes all of us more accepting of whatever else they want of us, whether they want us to be submissive to some kind of unfair lockdowns or mandates or whatever you can think of. I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole, but I'm just saying there's no good that I can think of that has come out of this daylight savings time. We didn't need an extra hour of daylight, and besides, we can't play God. We can't make an extra hour of daylight. We're just resetting our clocks in an unnatural manner. And did you know there have been some bills that have been proposed to overthrow daylight savings time and put it to a stop? And I think it's really a crying shame that those weren't passed, at least not in my area. I live in North Carolina, and daylight savings time is as active as ever. I think there have been a few other states where it was overturned, and let me know in the comments if you're aware of that, because I'm personally not up to date on which states no longer force daylight savings time on the population. But I wish North Carolina would do that. And I think we need more people speaking up and more people getting up in arms about this, because what does daylight savings time accomplish for us? Nothing. I have a lot of experience with trying to set goals for myself in terms of fixing a sleep schedule and trying to work on getting up earlier a little earlier each day. And it has to be gradual. You cannot make yourself suddenly get up early in just a couple of days by getting up an hour earlier. Whenever I've tried to do that, it was just brutal. I felt awful, I felt exhausted, I didn't have any energy. I cannot overstate the importance of getting a good night's sleep. It affects so many things in ways that we don't even realize most of the time. And just like stress is not good for your health, poor sleep is very bad for your health. And daylight savings time does not help us to enjoy our days more. It does the exact opposite. So let me know what your thoughts are about daylight savings time. Has it impacted your life in a negative way? It certainly has mine. So I'm always very eager to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you in my next video.